So this is a Houdini tutorial for absolute beginners. I'm gonna assume you don't know anything except some 3D modeling basics like a cube, a sphere, that stuff. So let's dive. What is all of that? No, I'm out. Okay, we're back again. I got this. You got this. We'll do it. We'll do it. Come on. What is? Yeah, let's close down some menus. I don't want that. No. You go away. Just delete. Come on. Yeah, this is much better. I can see now. Oh, I'm navigating with the mouse. Just the mouse. Zoom in, out, everything. Yep. And you're gonna be able to see whatever I press down here. So I don't need to explain all the hotkeys. Yep. So we don't have anything. Nothing. Okay, well, let's put down a geometry, some geometry to work with. Yeah, still nothing. Dive in. Still empty. Okay, let's add some basic geometry. Cube. Let's add a cube. Yay, we've got a cube. Okay, let's add a sphere. Come on, a sphere. A plane? No plane? I don't see any plane. It's a grid. A grid. Yay. What else? We've got cylinders. Let's get cylinders in. No, that's not a it's a tube. There we go. Still, it's hollow. It's empty. I want to close it. What we're doing? Oh, I closed the parameters tab. So let's press P. There we go. End caps. We close them. We've got it. It's not. That's not geometry. It's rounded. It's really rounded. That's suspicious. Oh, it's a primitive. Oh, we could go to polygons. Yeah. That's more like it. That's polygons. We work with polygons in video games, right? Right, guys and gals. Okay. Let's go back to the grid. We could lower the subdivisions. So each of these things have their own parameters. They're like containers of things, and they have parameter things. Got that? Okay. And one more thing. We've got all of these things up here. We could select this one. Oh, that selects the points, like highlights the points, and that's the point numbers and primitive numbers and normals, and yeah, you don't need to know any of that. We could press D to make, just so we could see better. Go to guides. You don't have to do this. I'm just gonna make it so you could like see everything better. Let's make the point. Yeah, we're good. Okay, now we could see. Let's try and delete one of these faces. Let's delete then number 10. Delete. Oh, nothing happened. Maybe if I press on that, click over there, 10, enter, it's gone. Oh, so there's a connection here between these things. I guess we're gonna build this thing in a sequence, in a tree form, like thing. Okay, let's do some more modeling. Let's do extrusion. Poly extrude. Connect that. Nothing's happening. Distance. Oh, everything is it. Yeah, that's cool. I could output the back if I want to. I'll yeah, I think I want to just extrude one of them, just that one. That's a bit distracting. I'm gonna remove all those. I'm just gonna leave the faces, the primitives. What else? Let's do bevel. I see the numbers doubled, but nothing's happening. Okay, we could increase the distance. Yeah, that's doing it on everything. I just want it there, just right there. Exclusion, ignore. Yeah, ignore back faces. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so one of the best thing in here, we could go back to the poly extrude and extrude even further with the middle mouse, and the poly bevel still works. They're like modifiers in 3ds Max. Okay, what now? I want to make something. This is boring. I want to make something. Let's do, well, Houdini works in some, it has its ways. So we could actually put down a line, just a single line, nothing else. That could exist, like that's legal. I could do that. I could even add a point, just add, click that, and it's right there. Just one point in space, nothing else. Doesn't have to be connected to a face, doesn't have, that's beautiful. Anyways, the lion, yeah, let's do something. Let's make a carrot, one carrot. Okay, add more subdivisions, more points on there. We'll work here, we'll just work here. And I want to make a tube out of it, and then we'll deform the tube and make a carrot out of it. Polywire. Yeah, polywire does it. Although we need some more subdivisions, even more. Yeah, cool. We got it. That's actually Shift W. Yeah. Let's taper it. Taper. Oh, no. Yeah, that's, I don't need to know any of that. Let's press up with a U, go up. I accidentally went inside of this thing, which I don't need to know how this works. I just need to use it. Linear taper, okay. So I need to taper it somehow on the y-axis. If I tried it now, it's doing it. The capture direction is on the Z, so I'm gonna do it on the y. Yep, there we go. I want it even more. Let's lower that on the poly wire, make it even bigger on here. Yeah, that's cool. If I want more divisions, I could go back to the line, add more here, and it'll add there on the, okay, so these three are connected. One drives the other. Okay, let's subdivide. Even more. Oh, I see a lot of these. I don't like them. I'm gonna lower the polywire. What was it? Was it the divisions? Yeah, the divisions. I'm gonna lower the divisions. Yeah, I like them right there. Good enough. Let's I need the root thingy. Well, they kind of look like a tree, the root. So let's use that L system thing they use for trees. Yeah, and we'll add this on top. So I'm gonna template this and look at that. Transform this one actually. I'm gonna move it upwards. Yeah, right there. Huh. Let's use the polywire thing we used earlier, but this time for this. I used Alt to drag it. This is too much. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with both, but I need them to be together now somehow. Let's merge. Let's merge them. Merge. Come on, we got it. That's one white carrot. Let's add some color. Put that in here. And yeah, let's add another one here. Although I don't like this one, I'd prefer to use a wrangle. I'm gonna show you. Don't be scared. It's just one line of code. It's really simple. Okay. Add CD. That's the color. That's how we select the color. And equal to. So have you, like, if you've ever worked with something like Photoshop, you would probably run into like a RGB thing. R for red, G green, and B blue. So here we need three numbers. Let's say 111. These are the three numbers. It's full red, it's full green, and full blue. But all together will make white. But I need it to be green, so I'll do this 0 0 1 0. 1 for the green, RGB. So, but Houdini doesn't understand it like that. It will give you an error. So let's add a comma in between them. Still doesn't work. Let's put a bracket around it. Still doesn't work. Yeah, of course we need to close with the famous semicolon thingy, not just one of them. Yeah, there we go. We got green with code. Amazing. Yeah, you could, if you don't want to use that, you could just use this node, but I'd rather use this. Just personal preference. But like that's too green for me. I'm gonna add some red into it. 0.2. Yeah, this is better. Okay, so I need to add one more thing to this. It's still too rigid. It's super straight. I wanted to have these like flowy or the change in silhouette, just so we could have an actual carrot, I guess. Looks more like a carrot. So let's add that here and there. So let's use a gradient first. A gradient. I'll explain in a second why. I'll use that there. So I need the change in silhouette, like wavy pattern thing. So I'll add different stripes of gradient, like black, white, and then yeah. So see what I mean there? Okay, I'm gonna add that by hand, because that's one of the simplest way I could think of. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I've got some gradient on here, and now I'm gonna use the gradient on each of the point to somehow push the point outwards or inwards. Okay, so we need to use the color on position with a direction somehow. So let's use a wrangle node. Yeah, more code, unfortunately. We have to. So at CD. We know this one, color. But this time we need position at P. And I need to put the color inside the position somehow. So let's put the position first. So color goes into position. And the relation between them is equal. Let's try that. And of course, close with a semicolon. And nothing, it disappeared, I think. Oh, there we go. It's they're in a super straight line. That's the color. That's the RGB is being stored in the position. So if the R is the X and G would be the Y and B would be the Z. So each point is being stored in this straight line. That's not what we want. We need to add it to the position. So I want to add plus. Yeah, it's almost there. We're in the position and adding the color on top now. We're not actually moving to the color. We're adding the color on top of the position for each point. This thing, the wrangle, runs over each point. It loops this thing over each point. But somehow now we need a sense of direction for each point. So if I go back to this, see these are the normals. If you've ever seen them or worked with normals, the normals, they point out. There we could see them. Yeah. So from each point they point out to some place. But in this case we're actually using this one. I'm gonna show you. You don't have to do this thing there. Yeah, it's the point normal. Yeah, but it's happening for each of these. So let's add the normal. Let's try and add N. That's the normal. And I don't think it's doing it. It's adding normal, but I guess it's multiplying. Yeah. So whatever the color is multiplied by the direction to go outwards in a certain way. But this is too much. It's doing it. I could see it happening, but it's too much. So let's lower it. I'll do like 0.001. That's way too low. I'll do 8. 2 is too much. 1 is good. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Okay, so that's the orange one. I'm gonna plug in the new thing we did. Yep, we've got some silhouette now. And oh, what's going on there? Oh, it says there's something off about the normals. It's because we used N here, but on this branch there's no normal. Like there is that, but if you press there, middle mouse and hold, there is no N. I don't see any N, but if I press here, there is an N in the green area there. So let's add a normal here. Normal. And yeah, that worked. See if I bypass there, it's not gonna work. Yeah. So let's clean the, yeah, never mind my OCD. Yep. Okay, so let's add, it's still a bit rigid, let's add some noise to it. Mountain. Beautiful, but a bit too much. Let's lower it. Yeah. A carrot. Well, that's it. We've got a carrot. That's it for this tutorial. If you're wondering about why did I name this video as FreeWillCarrot, it's because see these nodes, they're operations, one by the other. They run in a sequence, one by the other. So that's exactly the way we think. So since we're the information we gathered along our lives, and we think in a sequence, to what extent do we have free will? And the next time you're in a debate about free will and all that, you will remember this carrot. So, do we actually have free will? Or are we just more cogs in this machine? Either way, we made a carrot. That's all cool. And I'll see you next time.